Hey guys, it's me again, Arlene, Delicious Delights. Welcome to my channel. It's so hot, you guys. It is going to probably be the hottest day of the year today. It's supposed to get up to like 32, 34 degrees. And for the Netherlands, that is like super hot. So I came out early again, but already it's like 25 or 26 now. So I'm sweating bullets right now and I feel really gross. But anyways, oh, when I was biking over here, two things happened to me that kind of traumatized me a little bit. I'm still like shaking a little bit. So when I was biking, it's gonna sound really gross. So when I was biking here, something flew up my nose. Oh my gosh. And I was like freaking out on my bike. I'm like blowing my nose. I had to stop and like I got it out, but oh my gosh, it was so, I mean, that's happened to me before, like when I had my mouth open. But I can't remember anything flying in my nose for a long time. So that's the first thing that happened. Second thing that happened is on the way here, something flew into my ear, and I think it was a fly probably, because it was like a really loud buzzing sound, like bzzz. So I was like freaking out over that too. So anyways, today I want to talk about seller's remorse. So has that ever happened to you guys where, you know, you've had a fragrance for a while, you've worn it, it's been sitting in your closet, and then maybe you got sick of it, or maybe you just don't wear it anymore and you're like, oh whatever, let's just get rid of this. And then when you sell it, almost immediately or shortly after, you kind of regret it. And for me, it doesn't happen a lot, but there are times, I would say maybe like 5% of the time I would regret it. And to this day, I still regret things that I've gotten rid of or given away or whatever. So I want to talk about some fragrances that I let go of. I want them back. I regret selling them and I want them back in my life. I don't know why that happens. So I have a mix of niche and designer perfumes. Let's go first with the designer perfumes. First one is Hermes Un Jardin sur le Nil. That's part of the Garden collection. I bought that long time ago. I absolutely loved it, so much so that I got a 100ml backup of it, and then I kept on wearing it. And then for some reason, all out of nowhere, I just got tired of wearing it and I got rid of my bottle and I got rid of my backup bottle. And how many years ago was that? Maybe like 8 years or something. And now I want it back because I absolutely love the Jardin collection. I own Sur Le Toit and Monsieur Lee. They are like my go-tos for summer and spring. Like they're like fantastic. The whole line is fantastic. I'm not sure about the Sur Le Lagoon though. I'm not really a huge fan of that one. But yeah, I want that back. Un Jardin sur le Nil. Such a great, crisp, clean, watery, floral. I think there's green mango in there too. It's a bit tart. So it's a fantastic perfume. I want it back. I was so stupid to let it go. Okay, so the next one here is another fragrance from the House of Hermes, and this was a blind swap. I can't remember what I swapped it for, but I got Elixir de Merveille, which is a flanker of Eau de Merveille. And yeah, now looking back, I'm like, what were you doing? That was a fantastic orange, salty orange ambergris scent. It was very thick and intense, and I don't know, maybe back then it was just too weird for me. I'm not really sure. But now I'm an absolute lover of the Merveille line. I own the L'Ombre de Merveille and Eau de Merveille Blue. I do want to get Eau de Merveille, which is fantastic too. And so, yeah, Elixir de Merveille. It's like a very intense orange, spicy, ambergris, salty thing. It's fantastic. I don't know why I got rid of it. Okay, so the next one here is from the house of Mugler, and it's called Alien Essence Absolute. You guys know all about this perfume. It's very popular. Flanker, is it discontinued? I don't know. I've heard different things about that. But Alien Essence Absolute, why did I get rid of that one? I swapped that one for something else. I swapped it for Naomi Goodsir Queer Velours, I believe it was. But I think the Alien Absolute, I just wasn't wearing it as much as I thought I would. I wasn't reaching for it. So I think that's the reason why I got rid of it. But now, looking back, I think Alien Absolute is such a sexy, actually a lot of the aliens are very sexy, sensual, seductive, fantastic, beautiful fragrances, and I want it back too. Yeah, okay, so the next one is from the house of Lancome, and it's called Lancome Hypnos. Lancome Hypnos is like this sweet vanilla floral, I don't know what's in it. I get kind of like a black licorice-y kind of vibe in it too. It's beautiful, you guys. It is one of like the hidden gems or underrated vanilla perfumes, and I also think it's an underrated perfume from Lancome. Of course, La Vie Belle gets all the attention most of the time, and the exclusive collection. But Hypnos is beautiful, like floral, vanilla, black licorice, a little bit musky, sweet, and yeah, I got rid of that for super cheap. And I guess it's because I was early on in my, when I was in this hobby, I was like, when I was like getting really into it, I was thinking, oh my gosh, there's so many other better things out there, I'm sure, like this one I won't even touch anymore. And now ever since I let it go, I keep thinking about it and I want it back. Okay, so I think those were all of the designer ones. Now the niche perfumes. Okay, so the first one here is from the house of État Libre d'Orange, and it's Fille de Dieu. Fille de Dieu is a fragrance that I reviewed on my channel. It was like the very first video that I've done, from what I remember. Yeah, it's one of my first review that I've ever done, like a full review. And I loved that one so much. I got a bottle, I got a backup bottle, and the same thing happened with Sur Lanil. I wore it so much, and then I was just like, it just clicked, something like switched, and I'd be like, I don't want to wear this anymore, this is boring and all that stuff. And so I let go of 2 of my bottles, and ever since then, it was about, I don't know, it was a long time ago. Ever since then, I wanted that one back. It was like a lime coconut, very unusual, unique gourmand scent that smells like nothing else. It's called Fille de Dieu, but it was originally called Philippine Houseboy, and État Libre d'Orange, they changed the name to Fille de Dieu. I don't know why exactly, maybe a racial thing, I'm not really sure what it is, but it smells a lot like rice, like boiled fresh rice from a rice cooker. And growing up in my home, there was like rice all the time. We ate rice pretty much for every single meal. And yeah, so that smell of like steamed rice just filled the whole kitchen, and even like getting into the living room. And so that smell is so nostalgic for me. And the perfume État Libre d'Orange Fille de Dieu smells very much like that. Steamed rice with other things. There's like lime, coconut, it's a little bit sweet. There's a shiso leaf in there. It's a fantastic perfume, and I definitely want to get that back into my life for sure. So now there's a fragrance from Perfume Roma, and it's called Patchouli, and it's spelled with a Y at the end instead of an I. So I got this one when I was on vacation in Rome. It was a kind of thing where I smelled it and I loved it so much, and I was like, oh my god, this is the best patchouli scent ever. And I still think it is, you guys. If you are a patchouli lover and you're looking for like a sweet, almost gourmandy type of patchouli scent, go for Perfume Roma Patchouli. It is fantastic. So why did I get rid of that one? I don't even know. I guess I think it was a time where I just was not wearing or liking patchouli at all. Like patchouli is not my favorite note at all, and I guess I was like over it quick, and I was like, whatever, I'll get rid of it and find something else better. How many years later? I'm not sure how many years ago that was. Maybe 4 years, or around 3 or 4 years ago is when I went to Rome. Since then, I've been like, what was I thinking? Why did I get rid of that? It was a sweet beast mode kind of smooth patchouli scent. It's not like a dirty one, but it was so strong. Like I had a little dabber sample of it before I bought it, and you know, I would just dab a little and it was like like exploded on my skin, and it was absolutely beautiful. And I regret that one for sure. I was so, I want that back. So next up, I have two from the house of Serge Lutens, and the first one is called Fiona. Probably butchering that, I know. I think it means girl in the needles or pine needles or something like that. So Fiona, I think, is a little bit harder to find now in those old bottles. Well, you know, they're doing a lot of their bottle changes, but that was this is the one that probably, I just regret this so much, you guys, because I loved it so much. It's like this piney green resinous smoky scent, incense as well. It's like kind of walking through a forest where there's like burning pine trees. And then you get like some sweetness that is very like resinous and thick. It's an absolutely gorgeous scent. I want that one back. It's such a beautiful fragrance. And the other one that I let go of was Serge Lutens Louvain or Louvre. Okay, so that one is also really, really nice. It's a powdery scent. I think it's like a powdery almond kind of scent, and it's quite sweet too. Vanilla, I think. I don't know what the notes are, but it's just a gorgeous powdery scent. Yeah, I'm not really that much into powdery scents. I can't remember I haven't owned that many, but I think Louvain is one of my favorites because it has a gourmandy touch to it. Yeah, I like anything gourmand pretty much, and yeah, I want that one back too, but I want the Fiona even more back. All right, so we got two more to go. The second last one is from the house of Hildy Soliani, and it's called Sipario. So I think this one might be discontinued. That one was a pina colada scent. Pineapple, coconut, I think there was rum in it, probably vanilla. Yeah, it was just a straight up, simple scent that smelled like pina colada. Why did I get rid of that? This one I can't remember why I got rid of. I guess like for the most part you just think, like this was earlier in my journey, you just think that there's going to be so many other better things out there, so you're like, oh whatever, I'll find something better, and then you know, after time has passed you realize like, hey, there isn't nothing better. So this pina colada scent, I didn't wear it that much, but I did enjoy the scent of it, and now I am craving pina colada scents. Like I want a perfume that smells exactly like it. Sipario, it was nice. For me it was more heavier on the coconut than it was on the pineapple, but for me I'd like my pina colada to be more pineapple heavy than coconut heavy, if you know what I mean. So I'm even thinking of like layering, like trying to find a really realistic juicy pineapple scent, layer that with like my Laura Mercier coconut milk and almond, or almond and coconut milk perfume. So if you guys know any really fantastic pina colada perfumes, please let me know in the comments. I'm on the hunt for one of that, and if I don't find one, then I think I might have to make my own and layer it, a coconut and a pineapple perfume. Okay, so the last one here is called Soprafina a Rum. It's by My Inner Island. I think I got this one in a swap. This one came in a really cool bottle. You guys can see it here. But yeah, that one was just a nice, creamy, boozy vanilla scent. I got rid of that one for the same reasons as the other ones, or a lot of the other ones, where, you know, this was early on in my journey. I thought I would find so many other better things out there, and then after selling it, I was like, Actually, I think I swapped that one. Yeah, I can't remember. There's so many things. But yeah, looking back, I realized that, you know, I should have trusted myself more, knowing, not thinking that there's something better. Like, if you like something, keep it. That's not always the case. I did get rid of a lot of things too, where I don't miss them, and like most of the things I don't miss. But these fragrances that I talked about today, these are the ones that I miss, that I wish I had back in my collection. You'll probably see some of these back in my collection, maybe in a haul sometime, but I'm not like in a huge rush to buy anything. But they're always like in the back of my mind, and I always like question myself, like, what are you doing? Why did you do that? Okay guys, so that was my quite long video of perfumes that I regret letting go of. Seller's remorse. I would love to hear if you guys have any fragrances that you regret letting go of. Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear that. And yeah, that's it for me today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate it very much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.